you've received some of the top awards, not just in South Africa, but internationally, for a woman in cybersecurity, which is pretty amazing. And I'm guessing, I don't know, but I'm guessing, and I'm thinking there's not too many women in cybersecurity, certainly not in South Africa. We know there's a shortage, right? I think that's one of the things you're talking around. How do we develop talent? How do we develop skills? How do we get more people involved? What do you see that needs to either happen in Africa to get more women into tech? Do you think that your dad's your family impacted on you, or do you think it was more of the social or cultural things that sort of helped you? And do you see any differences in South Africa?
I think the points that you raised, they're really relevant. So globally, only 20% of the people working in security are women. In Africa, it's only 9%. And in senior management position, we only have 1% of females. I don't think it's in particular, there's nobody out there that says, oh, I don't want to have any women working in the space. So it's not a conscious decision anyway, but it's actually we just released a research paper called Tomorrow's Cyber Heroines that looks at exactly that, and why it's so important to, particularly in Africa, to attract the girls to join the tech industries or the cybersecurity space, and also to make it more attractive. Because what happens, and it actually happens at a very young age, is that girls get socialized. Really, this whole bias system happens without any malicious intent. You can just walk into a toy store and you can see that the science, cool stuff is in the blue boys section, and I happen to have a girl and a boy, so I know. And then
do you think you've implemented that bias? Do you think you've been part of the problem?
I think we all are, yes. And it's man and woman, same thing. We teach our girls from young age, okay, you need to be interested in unicorns and Barbies and makeup, and the boys can play with the cool stuff. And not that there's anything wrong with Barbies, and pink is a nice color, don't get me wrong. But I think we need to really do more to encourage the girls to also get their interest into the technical side of things, make the tech more pink maybe, or more girls friendly. What was really interesting, the feedback we got from the survey that we did, and it was a survey across 445 teachers across Africa, where we asked them, we said, what can we do to attract more girls into the cyberspace or cyber tech space? And the sort of majority of the people said we need to show them more role models, because that's the other thing is that, and I guess that's where initiatives like your Top Women events and the awards are really helpful, because they actually provide a platform for women in tech to showcase, hey, you can still have your nails done and look pretty and be a mom and be successful in the tech industry. You don't have to be a super male kind of character. In fact, it's actually useful to bring your femininity into it and work it. We are different, there's no question about it. Men and women are different, and we both have our strengths and weaknesses, but there's no reason why, we couldn't be just as successful as the guys in the tech industry. And and I think specifically in Africa, where, there's a lot of talk about moving to the fourth industrial revolution and being more sort of digitized, we're leaving the girls and the women behind unless we get them on board. And it's really dangerous, because already there's a gender imbalance, in terms of pay and whatnot. And all these traditional jobs that apparently will be replaced by robots are more sort of traditionally held by women, call center, administrative jobs. So where do we leave them unless we get them equipped to, compete in the tech space?